lovelies, happy Monday. Welcome to another crafting week. And so today, bit of an easy makes Monday. I am prepping some tags for my design team project for Tracie Fox Creative, which we'll be doing on Thursday. I'll show you what I've got in mind for the project, but I'm prepping some of the kit. So I'm using two this month. It's Birth Month Botanical Collage. And, oh, wait till you see as we're going through. Fabuloso. I've gone all the wrong way around. Just absolutely stunning. And and then also the Birth Month florals. So there are two kits. I've cut quite a lot of the florals up already. They're the meanings of flowers, and we've got these gorgeous ones for, you can have a cut it out, put things in the window, but as well these absolutely stunning tags. Look at these. Ooh, absolutely gorgeous. I love that one. So I've already been busy cutting. You also get plain background marbling, as I call it, to go on the back, and then some extra large size. I may well have cut them up and put them somewhere else. Don't think I've got any of the large ones left, but you'll get a flavour for it as we're going through. So I wasn't going to do anything with these at the moment. I do want to back them, but I thought we would make a start on some of the collage pieces, because they all didn't get printed on thick paper stock. So I thought that we could give them some. I've got my big box full here of all my paper scraps, plain. They're all plain paper scraps. And so I thought we would just have a play with this, and then, oh, look at those. Look at these for lovely journaling cards. So actually I might start with this, because I've just spotted, got some scraps, and I'm sorry for those that always buy our David's avocado paper. At the minute we're just not able to make it since we moved to this flat, but never say never. Do they fit? Yes, they do. So these will be marvellous for that. I've got my glue book. I've got my Scotch blue. So, yeah, I do apologise. You did get a Mindfulness Monday video last week, and then that was it. And unfortunately, very suddenly, Sunday morning, so you know that we lost my uncle, my dad's twin brother. We lost him in December, and we had all the shenanigans of me being in hospital and quite poorly. And then unfortunately last Sunday morning, my lovely Auntie Maureen, so my Uncle Dennis's wife, Sunday passed away. And so that is why there were no more videos last week. Now you'll have to bear with me. All gets a bit much, doesn't it? But bear with us. You will get for a while until everything's sorted out, and you know, depending on how I feel, we'll be getting some sporadic videos. I won't necessarily be keeping to the normal schedule, because, yeah, you know, things happen in life, don't they? And that's that. So, doesn't matter how old they are when they're close relatives, and have had always all my life had a lot to do with my Auntie Moira and Uncle Dennis. They've been like a second family to me. So yeah, it's we're still getting to terms with him getting the dementia speeded up and dying, and I spent hours looking around nursing homes and stuff with anti-Maureen. Stress of it all, I think, is taking its toll. So that's an explanation. So I don't want to be all doom and gloom, as you know, I try not to. But I thought you needed an explanation why the videos might not be quite so forthcoming. Is that the word, forthcoming? So there are so many pages in this kit. If you are a botanicals person, if you love doing your botanical projects, these two kits really, you know, you could make things with these for a year and still not use it all. There's just so many variations of what you can do with it. So I'm going to do something a little bit different on Thursday. All being well, I'm going to be making some birthday cards with these, seeing as that they are, you know, birth month botanicals. We can cut round that later. Okay, so cut round this one. Perhaps we don't want pink at the back of this. This is a bit more gorgeous layering. There's loads of layering gone on in the kits. Tracie's always, she's the master at doing all the layering. Back of this one, what shall we have? Oh, I'll have some of my old ledger. An actual fact, that could be used as a, like a fold down, couldn't it? So the other news that we've been battling all week has been a nightmare, is that our Etsy shop was hacked. So as well as all this bereavement stuff going on, hacked our Etsy shop, put a load of rubbish in it, brought back a load of things that custom orders and stuff we'd already sold, and so we thought, oh yeah, that's, you know, that's a devil. We couldn't get rid of it. We had loads of trouble, so through Etsy, and so we have had to put a block on that shop, and it will have to close down. So if you guys are interested in anything, you just need to message us for any particular things that you'd like. Now, let's have a look. I don't want that showing at the top. It's a bit modern. So that was it as what we thought. But then I got a notification on my phone a couple of days after all that going on to say that one of my bank accounts was overdrawn. And you know, they send you these texts, and I was a bit taken aback by that, because I knew it shouldn't have been. So I went straight online and went into that account, and the people who had hacked my Etsy shop had used that as the link, a link to get into my bank account. So, you know, those of you that have got an Etsy shop will know that you have your bank card linked through to a bank account and Etsy, your Etsy shop, so that you can be paid for sales. And by hacking into my Etsy account, they were able to then hack into my bank account and steal £200. I thought, crack it, as if we ain't got enough going on. So I have been dealing with the fraud squad for Barclays, and there's been a stop put on that as well. So those of you who have got Etsy shops, please check what is happening, that you're not being hacked, or that your bank accounts are secure. I then watched one of Rachel's videos. I can't remember which day it was. I watch them every day, but And she was saying that somebody was complaining about how Steffi had put something up in the shop, and she was explaining that in a way they had to do that because they were getting hacked into, and that they'd actually hacked into Medieval Mirage, her account, and stolen some of her digital images and managed to take the watermark off it, and they're selling it as their own. So it's awful. You know, you've got this to contend with. I think you don't realise that people are out there and they do nasty things, don't they? You like to think best of everybody, but goodness, what else do we fancy? Let's have a look. Look how gorgeous these big ones are. Now, these are some of the sheets as well, some of the journal sheets. I haven't got everything here because there's just so much. Now, so scrummy yummy. Get that out. Look, I've started printing bits out. We've got these. We can make some. I'm going to make some altered paper clips with that. So let's have a look at these. Now, the other thing is, and I'm always saying this, to get the most out of your digitals, sometimes think outside the box. So how you can use them different to how they the originator intended them to be. And let me show you one that I could more easily do that with. Here, we'll take this for example. This is December. Now, we've got a massive tag here. So sometimes what I like to do is make pockets. So split the tags like so, depending on how large you want your tags to be. Your pockets, sorry. And this is a way that I tie designs together on opposing pages, or, you know, so that things will tie in but not necessarily matchy. Right, so I am going to also make a pocket at the top. So just there with this shape is going to be, I saved these and they make lovely tabs. So out of that one image of one tag, I'm actually going to get 2 pockets and a tab. Now, I don't mind doing the shape. If it bothers you, you don't want the tag shape at the top of your pocket, then, you know, basically just cut across where it would be square. But I'm quite happy with that. So let's put some backing on that, and just to give it a bit more, straighten up a bit more heft. And I think I have got a bit, this is quite thick. Oops, I think this is, what do you call it, paper. Put the colours on that. For painting. Watercolour, thick strength watercolour paper. Okay. It seems a shame to use this lovely printing for a pocket, but I've got plenty. Could you please help me, Nan, pass me my little rounder, little circular thing for me handheld thingamajiggy. Thank you, thank you. So I am just going to put a little thumb hole in the top of that. Keep that for my slip, and then we've got this pocket that I'm going to put on there. You need a bit of something behind your pockets, really, if you've only done it on copier paper. Let's cut that off there. So sometimes it's nice just to get a print out of your kits and just go with the flow, really. So that's got to dry, I know, but I'm going to put a little pocket in there as well. And there you've got your pockets. Just going to trim that bottom edge now. Got 2 pockets there, and I will put that with that because I will tie that into the same page. And then we can put these together. How many we've done? Surprising, you can soon get through quite a few. Right, let me put them. I'll put them there so I know where they are. Right, do we need... new blue paper. Right, let's have a look what else we've got. So I've got the top half of this, and this doesn't need thick, it's already on, I think, 100. GSM. So I will just put some ordinary paper on the bottom of that, something quite lightweight. We don't need some cream here. That will do us nicely. You know, sometimes when you've got a lot on your mind and you just need to do a bit of crafting just to ease your mind a bit, these are the sorts of things that I really like doing. No real planning, just get one of your favourite digital kits out or your favourite scraps and just play. Right, now what I am going to do here, I'm going to turn that up so we have a pocket at the bottom of this tag. No point wasting that lovely paper. Let's do that again. It's a bit too thin, don't like it. There we are. So we have got a little pocket. Now you could also, you don't have to turn it into a full pocket because you've got some writing space there that you might like. Not going to cut them off yet because I might cut them off, I might leave them depending where I want them. So that's something else there. Now then. These are February's Violet and Primrose. Absolutely gorgeous. Is anybody else like me that you just, there's something really therapeutic about cutting out? I found recently that, you know, cutting out, sticking and gluing gives me as much pleasure as anything. I just love cutting stuff out. And you don't have to think about it, but you've got to concentrate so you don't make a pig's ear of it, really. But it's so relaxing. So let me know if there's any of you. Now then, we could utilise some of that. I'm all for sort of utilising your paper if you can. For other things, I think we all are, aren't we? Because my scraps are getting a bit out of hand. we go. And I'm going to cut that off there at the bottom. So we could use this as to stick it into a journal, so you can have it as a flap, or you could cut it down, you could cut it off. So for now, I'm just going to fold, because this is gorgeous cream paper, and I'm just going to fold that. You can see, sorry, I'm holding it up so I can see it. There you go. So there you've got a tag, and you know, you can either use it for writing in, or you can use it as, let me just straighten this up because it's a bit raggedy. Okay, that's that one. Now, I think this would look nice again, backed with some of that avocado dyed cartridge paper. It fit on there, not quite. Okay. I do love my Scotch glue. It is, for glue stick, it's my favourite. I think everybody has their personal favourites. I find this sticks incredibly well and lasts. Let's just have a little edge round that. And then we'll just edge it up so we've got a peekaboo of avocado paper. And the same that side. Oh no, I've forgotten I'd done some stamping. So it's got a bit of stamping on the back of that. That was a nice little surprise. Right, I'll do one more. It wasn't intended to be a long video today, just so you know what's happening in our world and reasons for things. Let's have a look. Oh, I've only just realised this. I thought these were just plain marbled behind the meanings of the flowers. They're not. You see, you should know Tracie's clever. They've actually got a really dubbed down of the flower behind it. The flower image that we have on the tags I've shown you. We've got the image in the background. Wow. Wow, wow. I love that. I'm going to get this marigold. So, I mean, I'm just backing them for now, but, you know, once we get into the project, there's other things we could do. You know, we can add charms on and all sorts of other little fancies. And it wouldn't be the same, would it, if I didn't put a bit of sewing on, a bit of texture. Now, you could, let's have a look here. I like it on there. I know these are for cutting out, but you could also make a... And again, you could, you know, you print this out 1 week. and you cut it all out and put some vellum over the top and make a window tag. But then another week you can print it out and do what I'm doing today and add it on as a focal image to make a card that way. So I think really the challenge is to see how many things you can make out of a couple of kits. Right, so let's put that on the top, because I ain't got time to be going round and cutting and gluing. Okay. Now, obviously, you know, you might, it's made so that is the colour for that, but I just fancied a little bit of contrast. So again, let's turn that. I've got my chrome folder on me at the moment. Okay, now that's a bit short really, that image. I've got some smaller images, but what you can always do as well is add an image down the back as well. So say, for example, they're not long enough, but find that. So you've got that sticking out. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to do that. So I didn't realise it wasn't exactly half if I did it that way. But that, you know, that's soon mastered. I've got a little wobbly edge there. There we go. So I'm going to glue that on there, and then you've got that coming out the edge, and that, you know, made a boo-boo there, but that's soon made it right, hasn't it? So there we have it. Just want to neaten the edge up a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to put on this side, so it ties in, I'm going to put some avocado paper on that side. And I can make the most then of the colour in the lovely Eco Dying of David. Okay, so there we go. Cut that off. Cut that off. What a lot of faffing just to put it on the outside. I didn't save it, did it? There we are. That's it. And then we've got a lovely little card to put in. Wasn't quite what I was expecting, but hey ho. Right then, thank you so much for joining me. I just wanted to do a bit of quick crafting in case you were wondering where I had got to. And yeah, I will keep up with the videos as best I can. So much love to you all. Thank you for always being here for us. Take care. Bye for now.